Here, Jimmy. What up, dude? Oh, that is so loud. Oh my god, that was so loud. All right, welcome, everybody. We are just getting ready to get started here. Jimmy, good to see you. Everybody else, thank you for jumping in. We are on race 3 of our racing league today. Let's see. As always, is Suki here, your favorite iRacing streamer, here to commentate for the races.
Did someone say iRacing?
Yeah, that was me.
That is not good.
I always sneak it in. But I do have some facts here pulled up for the track. Again, we are doing the F1 Jerez. That is the track. Am I saying that correctly? All right.
Yeah, it used to be the old Spanish Grand Prix.
There you go. Again, we are lucky enough to have Nunzio here today. He did the first 2 races in the league, and then decided that he's better off sitting here next to me doing some commentating.
Yeah, I had to give up my spot. We had too many people.
He was doing too good.
There are too many people interested into the league, and as the responsible person I am,
a gentleman, truly a gentleman.
I allowed other people to take my spot. But the person who did take my spot, Ace, is driving manuals, so he's also supporting the charity Save the Manuals. So don't worry,
to see it.
Don't worry, manuals.
It.
Your future is safe. It's in good hands. Ace has got you.
Let me pulling up some facts here so we get a little back history. This is a retired track, like Nunzio mentioned. It used to be the Spanish Grand Prix. It is no longer in rotation. So it is cool to kind of see these tracks brought back. Do some more racing on them. And it has not hosted a championship race since 1997, so it has been years. But it has hosted 5 Spanish Grand Prix from 1986 to 1990. What else? Let's see, why did everybody leave? Well, it is a moto track, so I think that is why. This is going to be a very tight track. I was even talking to some of our drivers already. They're a little nervous. We'll see what's gonna how many of them can keep it clean. I think we're ready to get some eyes on it. Let me see. I could get this started here. There you go. Right, there we go. All right, so for tonight we have Mike, Elian, Steven, Neville, Mike, Ace, who is going to be replacing Nunzio, Drew, Michael, Simon, Matthew, and Seamus. Here, Zay, what up, dude? Thank you for dropping in. All right, and we are back. We are just getting qualifying started. They have 28 minutes to warm up here.
We really do a very long qualifying. Some would even say, is this length of qualifying necessary? I may reduce that.
Yeah, I mean, especially because, like, they really only need...
Are we, by the way, are we streaming in 1080?
It should be.
Because usually when I check it's 720. Hold on. Nope. Can we do that? It'll be in, I think, File, maybe, or Settings, and then Stream.
You're in the right streaming. It's not so that while you're going.
You might not be able to do it.
Possible we have to end stream to do it. How to...
Copy that.
All right.
All right, guys, we're going to be right back. We just have some technical difficulties. Want to make sure you guys get the best viewing experience as possible. Want to make sure it comes through nice and clear. So we're just going to restart everything, and they still have 26 minutes of qualifying, so we got plenty of time. We will be right back and get it back going. Be right back.
And we're back. Always wanted to say that.
All right, let's see. Everything's rolling.
Let's see.
How's
Are we
everything
rolling
looking?
in 1080, possibly. The page, and we're rolling in 1080p, Ultra HD.
That looks so good.
just for our viewers.
Oh, Mrs. Sukes is here too. Let's go.
That looks much better now.
It
Look how nice
does.
that
It looks much, much better.
Yeah. I was getting pretty tired of the 720p streams, and everyone just keeps forgetting to put it back up. But we're good now. Glad I can contribute.
What did it even get? All right. So, Nunzio, can you tell us anything about our new competitor tonight? We have Ace
Yeah,
subbing in for
so
you.
Ace is taking my spot in the league for the remainder of the league. He is one of the only drivers who has opted to drive manual, which is why I allowed him to take my spot in the league. Otherwise, I would not be letting an auto driver take my spot because we have to support the charity, Save the Manuals. But he's a great driver. He's an OG. Back from when we were Apex 1. He's always been a top competitor. I'm expecting good things out of him today. I don't think he practiced too much. And also, he does have the added disadvantage of driving manual.
Which is so hard on these
It's
cars.
so hard.
Like, it's not like you're choosing to do the harder thing.
Yes, you're,
Like,
you're
you're
willingly choosing to do the harder thing. Which makes you go to think, like, you know, it was pretty tough to win those races. When I only won one race, but still pretty good.
Just could imagine if you had the paddles. Like, you...
I don't think it would have made that much of a difference. I'm pretty good at driving stick.
all right.
No, like it was at a point. Well, the only thing that'd be better is my braking. It'd be like slightly better because I'm not like doing like heel toe downshifts.
The braking on these things are so sensitive.
And also, my left foot is dedicated entirely to braking. I was using both right foot
You're getting used
for braking
to it out
and
here?
acceleration.
Elian. So far, Elian has the fastest time at a 122.9. And Steven close behind.
Are we surprised?
No. I mean, he did phenomenal. You and him were battling last week.
Yeah, Elliot's a great driver. Unfortunately, I received the penalty after taking him out.
Could you? Yeah, that's right. Let's kind of touch back on that because we did.
So yeah, so the first penalty was deemed no further action because it wasn't really a situation where I turned like I didn't. He kind of just like nobody really turned on each other. It's just kind of I don't really know. It was just weird, but it wasn't like I wasn't even the steward for it. It was Alex that was stewarding, and he deemed it no further action because I was like holding my line to the right, and he kind of came into the left. Yeah, I feel really bad about it. I mean, obviously.
Yeah,
But it was just deemed a racing incident.
we
It was
did
just
look
kinda
at
like-
it after the race,
yeah.
so we kind of reviewed it.
It didn't look as bad as it did. Like the camera angle on stream made it look way worse than
It
actually
did,
was.
it looked crazy.
Yeah, it
on
looked really
stream.
bad. When I watched
But
it
we
back,
We
it looked
slowed
really
it
bad.
down. It wasn't, it was that. It did seem like it was kind of.
But the second
mutual.
incident where we were going side by side in the turn one, that was 100% my fault. I was just like, I was just trying to brake really late, and then like through all the excitement and all the actions that I have to do in split second, it was just like I just messed up and locked up and went into him. So I got I got like a 10-second penalty or something. It didn't end up in like a change of position, but
yeah, you guys
you know,
stayed.
I don't want to get penalty. I'm not like a dirty driver or anything. I don't want that to happen.
And you don't want that history. You don't want that reputation.
No. But everyone knows I'm usually pretty good. That was a slip up. It's just like trying to do too much at that moment.
I think everyone on here, like everyone in the league is pretty. I'd say pretty good. We don't have any dirty drivers in here.
Yeah,
which is
no.
beautiful to see.
I mean, we have the added benefit, like since everyone's hanging out here in person.
Yeah.
If you're a dirty driver,
You're gonna get confronted.
you may end up in a brawl. You know? So if you don't want that to happen, you have to stay clean.
Oh, Mike just moves into second fastest with qualifying at a 122.7. Yeah, realistically, you probably could drop the qualifying down to like 10,
I
15
feel like 15
minutes.
minutes is totally fine.
Because most of them are in here a few minutes earlier to where this isn't like they're almost using this as a practice end of qualifying, but most are coming in before they're practicing before this qualifying anyway. I know a couple of the guys I was able to talk to Mike before the race started here tonight. He said he was able to come in earlier in the week being a member. He comes in whenever he likes. Definitely come in, check out the new membership prices.
Oh, and no one turned it on? And we're back. How we? All right, we're back again for the 6th, 7th time. Constantly getting interrupted, but that's okay. You know, we love our customers here. We just don't want to put private conversations with customers on stream, so I pause it. I didn't. All right. Well, how are we doing with the with times right now?
So far, right now, Alien is sitting comfortably in first.
I would say comfortably.
Well, I mean,
Mike's
half a second.
Half a second is pretty substantial.
Like, half a-
At Alien's level, it's very hard.
between
to
these
reach.
two,
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Where's
a lot.
Scordo? Because in the practice for the past few days, we had members going up against
He's right there. He's in third. He's
Perfect, 'cause he
123.4.
was topping everyone.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, Scordo's a good driver. He's one of our best guys right now. One thing he's definitely been working on is his consistency, and getting good finishes, and he's been doing a great job. Really, really great job. Very consistent finishes. I think he's second overall in points, if I remember correctly. I don't know if we ever posted. Alex, did you ever post standings? Oh, you don't have access to that? Crap. Well, we're gonna have to look for standings when we get the chance.
I thought I saw something was in Discord.
Oh, is he?
He was just.
Did he do it? Did he finish it? Let me see. Let me check our Discord server. I have no idea. I don't even know if we posted standings. We're gonna have to catch up on that. No. Why are you?
All right. Check in. We have 15 minutes left on qualifying. Hellion with a 121.666. Evil out here. Now, oh, he's getting there.
All right. Finally, I get a chance to commentate on the race. Thank God.
Well, you haven't missed too much, luckily. The boys
Still in
got,
qualifying.
yeah, they got 15 minutes left. Everyone's cute. For as small and as like narrow as this track is, and with the couple of hairpins that are on it, there's not nearly as much off tracks as I was kind of expecting. But I mean, this is the third week. They're getting pretty good.
I think the reason for that is that we don't really have many long straights, so nobody's carrying that much speed going in the corners.
That's
And
a good,
the amount
that's
of
a good
braking
upgrade.
that you need is not that crazy. But it is a lot of very long hairpins, this track. Which is why it seems to be a bit unpopular with our racers today.
Well, I think it's kind of interesting to see. I remember 2 weeks ago we had our first race here in the league, and I would say definitely on the first race you saw more off tracks. Whereas now, third week, I think the boys are a little bit more used to it. They're a little bit more comfortable in this car, and you can see they're just getting a little bit better at it.
Yeah.
Like I was saying earlier, some of
what? Let me go tell Ace to use quality tires.
There you go. Nunzio cannot help himself. The pit manager that he is, always eager to help out his friends. Like I was saying earlier, we do have had some of the members coming in earlier in the week, getting in some practice time, so they're ready for this race. Let's see. Oh, we have an off track from Michael. He drops it into the dirt there. All right, here we have Neville. Again, this is our youngest racer again this week on the grid. He's had a phenomenal series so far.
All right, so I guess it's a good time to talk to Stream about what I just did for Ace. So Ace is a newbie, so he didn't really know what's going on with the race. So I gave him some valuable advice to lower his fuel and to put on the quality tires. He was qualifying on the medium tire. So so he hopped on. He's using. So the reason we lower fuel is to lower the weight, and lower weight means faster acceleration and faster turning. And the quality tires are a softer compound that lasts less time, but give you faster lap times. Perfect for when you're in qualifying and trying to set one fast lap. Say
That's all you need is just one fast lap.
just one good lap, and you get to raise your position on the grid.
Technically, you only need enough gas for 2 laps.
You
You
really
need
do. Yeah.
1 to 2 laps to warm up the tires, and then that third lap, that's going to be your one that counts.
That's right. I gave him like 4 laps if you.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that should work.
You know, in case he messes one up.
They have, with this amount of time that they have for qualifying, they could run it out of gas, hit, and then send it back out there, and keep running with that little bit amount of fuel, keeping that weight down, trying to get the best time possible.
And you know, I on the topic of tires, we have Seamus and Scordo. I guess,
on Seamus.
as stream, you guys know him as Steven, but we all know him as Scordo. Are all opting to. They're opting to soft tires. The reason for that is because they find that swapping the compounds messes with their brain, and then when they hop in the race, they're like not ready. Like they feel weird when they hop on soft tires.
A lot of psychological things that go into it.
Listen, I mean, if you're uncomfortable, I would say trade comfort for absolute speed. Is more important, especially in these cars that like.
We just saw Seamus spin it. We just saw Seamus spin it.
Maybe if it was
having to take it into the pit.
Never know. It's a hard car to drive, as we've seen.
Puts it into the wall
over the course of the league, as Keith goes into the wall.
Seamus still in pits, getting that thing all fixed up. It's still 121.6 being the fastest lap. I think that he might be able to get one more quick one.
So let's see. So we have some results for overall standings. So yeah, so we have Elliot in the lead with 74 points. Steven is with 57 points. Then we have me, who is dropping out of the league.
I was gonna say, close between second and third.
Yeah.
Well then, okay, so that brings Keith into
Mike.
podium. He's okay.
Yeah, so there's a fight for third right now between Mike. Matt Devlin and Mike Loza are also in a battle. There's a lot of battles like back. I mean, obviously Elian is doing a really great job in home, but the rest of the grid, it's really anyone's game for anything.
How much points are they earning per win?
You know, there is a legend somewhere. I think it's.
You can see the smoke coming out of Nunzio's ears.
No, I wish I had that information.
That's okay.
I wasn't really the league organizer for this. But I mean that's okay.
But if he's at Elian's at 74 points
what I do know is,
at week 3,
winning is not as like crazy. Like you don't get as crazy amount of points like winning. Like it's not like like the winner gets 25 points and like the second gets like 17. It's like really close. Like
okay.
It's only like 2-point difference between winning in second and third, and then like every other position below that's just like 1 point difference.
Okay.
So it's like you get a lot like finishing up high doesn't give you like a massive boost of points. It's not necessarily a good or bad thing. It's just kind of like you don't really you get rewarded more for the consistency and just getting high finishes rather than like taking risks. Which is kind of a good thing.
Elian's been one thing, it's been consistent.
Elian has been very consistent. Elian's a great driver. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I mean, but as we say, look at Mike. He's only 2/10 off Elian's time. Maybe Mike could bring the fight to Elian today and give us a good show.
Again, Mike was one of the people that I talked to earlier. He said he did have some time earlier this week to come in, practice this track a little bit. He was excited for it. So I'm not surprised to see him up there. He definitely seems like he's ready for the race tonight. Yeah, he is really close. Later, brother. Right, looks like Matthew has an off track. Matthew's he's almost pretty close to the top times there at a 123.1. Everyone, the top 4 is 121, 121. Neville and Matthew pretty close at a 123 flat and a 123.1.
You're like,
Oh, okay. See how Seamus is doing this week. Seamus kind of had a rough week last week. He spun out a few times.
yeah, I think everyone was having a rough week last week. It was a hard track, and with these cars that like to spin on the throttle, aside from also with like the track layout that we have for Imola on AC, the curbs are just so deadly that it just makes it a very difficult combo. Imola's already a tough track to be in, so there were a lot of spins.
We also have the same thing that we had last week. It'll be a regular grid for the fastest and then a reverse grid for the second race, correct?
That's correct, yeah. And the reverse grid is based off of the finishing position of the first race.
Okay. I was talking to Mike earlier. We were saying, like, I like how you guys do that a lot.
Yeah, you like the reverse grid?
Yeah, because it gives those guys who led, they got to work for it a little bit on that second race.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of a reverse grid.
No?
No.
You like to just sit comfortably in your bubble, huh? And just lead the race, no problems, no worries.
Well, I mean, in this league specifically, I really haven't been comfortable at any moment. I've been under a lot of pressure the whole time.
He's like, actually, I've been pretty stressed out.
Yeah. Yeah, this is incredibly stressful. But yeah, like typically, no, I'm not a big fan of reverse grid. I don't like to have to overtake, but we like to switch it up a little bit, change the rules around, try some different stuff. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Michael has a spin there, as well as Simon. So they're there in the pits. Oh, did he just post a faster lap? Yeah, Mike just posted a 121.2.
Wow,
Let's
look at
go,
that.
Mike. Well done.
You're on the wrong mic right now, though. You're on P11.
There we go.
There he
still-
is, celebrating with his pit
celebrating
crew
in
in
pits.
the
Well
pit lane.
done, well done.
Well done, Mike. Where's he at? Is he over there? Good job, Mike. Good lap.
Oh, he's going to be fighting hard now. We have only 5 minutes left in the qualifying. Oh, Neville has a... Wow, Neville is up there this week. Look at him in third place. Well done. At a 123 flat. Neville was battling mostly mid-pack last week. He was battling, I think, for 6th. I think he had to... We'd have to... What was the results again for last week? Do we have that on?
Yeah, I can check for you.
We had some people
last
in there.
Week results. Who specifically?
What play? How did Neville do last week? No, we were watching him.
P5 in race 1, and then P6
Beautiful.
in race 2. So proper,
Yeah,
good mid-pack
very
result. A
in
good
qual-
start in
yeah,
P3.
Definitely
Very
someone
nice.
to keep an eye on.
He's one to watch for sure.
Let's check back in with the YouTube chat. See how everybody's doing. We have Lone Wreck and Tater in here. You guys, thank you for jumping in. Good to see you. Ace in the pit. Steven, let's see how Steven is. I'm going to try to get a view of a couple. Make sure we get
Should we get some guest commentary from Henry? Henry, come over here.
Oh, we
Need
have
your
some
help.
people
Need your help.
available for some words? Okay.
Henry, do you have any opinions on how qualifying is going on right now?
Right now, I really can't see the standards right now, but from what it seems like, I don't know who Mike is. But if Mike is faster than Eliams, he's pretty quick.
Yeah, he's a quick guy.
Yeah, and he got it, just the last 5 minutes of qualifying, so... Yeah, so hopefully Mike can keep the pace up during the actual race of how qualifying is. I mean, he got in the last 5 minutes, so maybe it could have been luck. I don't know. I don't know.
No, Mike's a good driver. Mike's a good driver.
Mike, you hear that?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, he might catch you outside later, but we'll see. But anyway, I want to migrate to a little brief chat with Ace. Ace, you've taken my spot in the league. I've selected you to take my sim and my spot in the league because you're driving manual. How do you feel about that while everyone else is driving with their paddle shifters?
Actually, I have no issue with it. People can drive however comfortable they are. This is what I'm used to. This is what the car's supposed to be. So this is how I'm going to drive, right? Although,
That's a great attitude.
I probably need better tires. I can improve by 2 seconds just with better tires.
Well, how are you feeling in your first race back? This is your first league race in what? Almost 2 years.
Yeah, almost 2. Actually, it's just basically just riding a bike, right? After getting your feet wet a couple of times, right? Get used to the track. My first time driving this car, but you know, the last couple of laps, I'm gonna kind of getting the feel for it, getting trail baking down right, and then hopefully I'll make a good showing and not embarrass you, or maybe that's my plan.
Well, thank you, Ace. Thank you for your insight.
A lot of confidence coming from Ace.
Lots of confidence.
Definitely
I'm
gonna keep an
excited.
eye out.
I'm excited to see Ace's performance in the race. Hope to see a lot of consistency, and no incidents. Good luck, Ace.
We have Tina in here. Tina, thank you for dropping in. Spin.
This is Michael. We have what, 3 mics? We have 3 mics in the league. Hard
Yeah,
to keep up with so many
We need
mics.
to somehow. We need to start making nicknames.
We need some last initials. I wish that'd be pretty cool to have, like the standings. I know
Yeah.
ACC fixed that after AC.
Another great sim.
Another good one. Yep. That yeah, that ACC is a forever, will forever be a classic. One of the best leagues we ever did was in ACC.
What was that? GT3?
Someone say the best. Yeah, it was a GT3 league. We had like custom liveries, and we had like
wow.
our most sophisticated point system. We had live stewarding penalties,
Damn.
and yeah, that was a good one.
Where was I on that one?
Yeah, that was
one
like a
good.
year ago. That was a great time. We had 2 splits. We had so many participants. We had 2 splits. Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, we have a big spin there from Keith.
Yeah, big spin.
They are just last couple seconds here of qualifying. The race is getting ready to start. Looks like our top is going to be Mike, Elian, and again, a very well done. Good job done by Neville. He makes his way into 3rd place. And we have Matthew, Steven, Mike, Ace, our new guy, Seamus, our old guy, Drew, Keith, Michael, Simon. Should be a very good race.
All right, so we're in overtime right now. So anyone who's on a lap right now gets a chance to finish it, and then once everyone crosses the line or returns to pit,
There it
just
is.
like now, overtime ends, and we migrate the server to the race session. I think there's going to be a 5-minute wait, which is we really got to cut these time. Like qualifying, I feel like 15 minutes, totally good amount of time.
I'm
And
out.
then-
No.
the pre-race wait time is like 5 minutes. That's way too long. It could be like 2.5 minutes.
They're already sitting in the
Tops.
chair. Like they're
Yeah,
not
they're
going
already in
anywhere.
the chair. All they have to do is put the fuel to the number that they want and put some soft tires on and call it a day. Let me go help Ace out with the
course.
soft tire. Because he's new. I don't want to give him a disadvantage.
And he says he's like, I want the right tires. All right, but everyone seems to be pretty excited for this one, myself included. This should be a very good race. How's everybody in the chat doing? Again, Tater, Lone Wreck, Tina, thank you guys for jumping in.
All right. Thank you for bearing with us, stream. We have sorted out all the technical difficulties. We had some server problems, and then we had to restart everything. So we should be good to go now. Ace got himself in a bit of a predicament. He immediately pressed the drive button and then was not able to access the setup menu. So he ended up having to start from the pit lane to change his tires.
But did he get his tires that he wanted?
He has the tires that
Okay,
he wants.
good.
Yeah,
That is what
he's on the
matters.
good tires. To be honest with you, I think in a race like this, it's not going to make that big of a difference. The server seems to be unavailable.
What?
Why? Can you spectate anybody?
No, well, that's what I was trying to do.
Well, where's your overlay?
I don't know.
Are you in a server with anybody? Boy.
No, this must be.
Can you rejoin under? Can you rejoin from Content Manager? Can we try that?
Yeah. How to talk me through it?
Let's just leave and then let's just leave the lobby and then rejoin through Content Manager. All right, we're back. We figured it out. We've got spectator mode with everybody. Where's the front desk guy account? Is it that in the pits? Let's just see. Perfect. It's in the pits, so we don't have to do anything. Everyone's gridded up. We're gonna start in about a minute, and we're all good. Everything's fine. Take a deep breath, ladies and gentlemen. Race is
All right,
about to start.
everything is all good. Everything's looking good. Tater said everything's sounding good today. Love that. We are. The race is 20 minutes, and we are about a minute till it starts.
How long are these races again? 25 minutes?
25 minutes.
25
yes.
minutes. Can we drag that over that little... Can you drag that, like, the race thing over... that move? No?
No.
I guess not.
Some stuff can move. Like I thought.
Oh, it looks like it's pinned. Like, that's pinned. So, like,
Is
is there a pin button? Do you see a pin button anywhere? Nah, I don't know. Whatever. That's okay. I think that's supposed to be, like, in the top middle of the screen. Like, an
Yeah.
That's an ACC overlay thing. And so is the left menu thing. That's all, like, ACC stuff. But that's okay.
All right. Last 20 seconds. Everybody is getting ready. It is getting quiet in here.
Everyone is... You could hear a pin drop right now. Got the lights going out.
All right.
And we're gonna see everyone try to get a good launch here. Let's see what happens. All right, race is
lights out,
underway.
and away they go.
And we immediately have a spin and a car that had a terrible start. Who was that?
That was.
I'm not sure. We got Ace coming out of the pit lane. We can see him going along. Doesn't even get a bad starting position. He missed out on all that carnage. It probably worked out for him that he started in the pit lane. Let's ride on board with some of the leaders to see if we get any overtakes. Elian looks like he got a good start and overtook for the lead. Where is Mike Nigro? Where is he at?
Is in 8th?
No, that's Loza. Mike Nigro is in 11th right now. What's he up to?
I didn't even expect
Didn't
to
he
couldn't
start?
find him back there.
Didn't he start in first? Did he pit? Did he start from the pits or something?
He might have had a rough start.
I don't
because-
even know. Well, let's check on the battle for the lead right now because that's the closest gap we have. Elian seems to be putting on a good performance right now. We got Steven, who is Scordo, the man himself. Let's ride along with Scordo. So we got a three-way battle for the lead
They
right
are
now.
close right there.
Everyone's close. Anyone can make a move at any time, be a little bit unpredictable, and maybe snatch the lead of this race. Try to hold it.
Is this the fastest sim center in New Jersey? I would say so.
Yeah, we're competitive out here. You know, our sim center is
Oh, Seamus has an off.
is built on competition.
Why is it doing?
Oh,
Seamus
that
has an
was an
off.
ugly incident between Mike and Seamus. Both probably have big damage there.
Mike, a favor for tonight. One I was expecting.
Yeah,
to see
he was
into the
starting
top
P1.
5.
What happened?
Starting with a little bit of a struggle. I mean, still
little bit.
plenty of time left.
Let's
to
go on with Scordo. He's got the closest gap right now. This is the battle for P2. Can we get like a third-person camera or something? We got it. We got to work with.
Let's see.
No. You got to cycle like this. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
That's
It's
some
like
good
the T-
stuff there.
This
We
is
got
like the
some-
T.
we got some
TV
stats
cam.
there. Let's run on board with Neville. He seems to be closing the gap right now onto Mike Loza, the doctor himself. Loza gets into a big
It
lockup.
locks him up.
Let's see if Neville will make a move out of this or just be patient.
Had
It
a-
seems that instead he ran into the back of Loza.
Neville had a great qualifying at third.
Oh, someone's off. That's Matt Devlin. One of our favorites.
And Neville makes his way up into fifth. Let's check in your buddy Ace. How's he doing?
He seems to be in a bit of a world of his own right now. Let's go on board with the lowest gap right now. Let's follow the lowest gap, which is Keith. Just at the fastest lap of the race. He's in P4. And he is on the tail of Drew right now. He is sniffing up, looking to make a move up the inside possibly. Looking good out there. Drew is looking a little bit nervous, I would say.
I think Drew did really good in the first week's race.
Drew's been doing pretty good the whole time. Let me see where he's at in the standings. Well, actually, I say that, but last week he had a pretty rough week.
Oh, we have an off from Michael. Michael spins it, goes into the sand.
He is one of our only drivers driving manual right now, so we do have to give Drew a break. And honestly, the fact that he's in third right now is pretty impressive. We have a battle between Keith, but we're gonna follow along with this battle between Keith and Drew, which is getting pretty close.
Yeah, Keith is closing the gap there.
I wonder if Keith is gonna pull some sneaky stuff. He's a tricky driver. You don't really want him in your mirrors.
It is very nice to have someone like yourself who has raced against all these other drivers. So you kind of know how some of them drive, know some of their tricks.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm noticing something with all these drivers who are driving automatic. They seem to be giving out smoke every time they accelerate. I think that... Oh, that's a spin from Drew. And now there's a battle between...
Keith makes it into third.
Oh, yeah, so Drew spun a little bit, but he managed to recover. He's still sort of in there. And Drew retakes the position after
That
Keith
was
gets wobbly. And now we have a four-way battle for P3 right now, ladies and gentlemen. This
Look
is
at that. That
a
is
great battle. This is a cinematic shot if I've ever seen one. These guys are looking great out there.
That's your instant clip.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's your clip.
Clip that, please. And who
Three
is that?
wide.
Is that Keith that overtakes? Keith and Neville double overtake onto Drew. Break late. Who is that coming out in front? That's Drew out in front.
Big lockup.
And then who's coming back? Matt comes back with a return and overtakes all of them. What a great battle this is. Now we have Drew and Matt. Drew just spins,
Drew spins it.
but he recovers.
Nice
He's still in
recovery.
this.
That might
And
split.
then what's left in the aftermath of all this?
Yeah, I think
Everyone seemed to space out a little bit, but wow, that was a great sequence. A nice little four-way battle between everybody. Who was that? That was Matt, Keith, Drew, and Neville, right?
Yep.
Some great racing, broken up by a bit of a spin.
Matt stays in third. Well done.
Keith seems to be holding the gap to Matt, and possibly even closing it. Let's ride on board with Keith. I want to follow him as he gets along. Tries to catch on Matt. I know these Matt and Keith are two guys that put in a lot of practice. They're always coming in pretty much, I wouldn't say every day, but like probably like 3 times a week just to come and drive and practice their manual, even though they're opting to drive paddle shifter. I wish they would drive manual, man. I wish more people would embrace the manual.
You need to get more people on your cause.
I know. Everyone's so worried about winning. You know, everyone just wants to win and get the trophy. But you know what the real reward is? The real reward is the drive.
The joy of the draw.
The drive.
Yeah.
That's what we're here for. And I think that a lot of people, a lot of our league members they don't know that. You know, they have to learn that thing. They have to learn that we're out here to be out there.
Oh, big spin
And
from
a
Keith.
Spin from Keith.
That's just,
He's gonna have to look for
bumps it
recovery.
into the
Please
wall
don't be
there.
an unsafe rejoin. Oh man, that's really close.
I'd have to look at that. That may have been an unsafe rejoin from Keith there as he continues in 5th place. Drew taking 4th. Neville close behind in 6th. Check in on Neville.
James O'Brien said, "Is this really the fastest sim center in New Jersey?"
Yeah.
I'm glad you asked, James O'Brien. This isn't just the fastest sim center in New Jersey. We are on track to possibly even be the fastest sim center. Wow, this is a lot of carnage right now. I want to finish that thought, but we are having a battle between, who is that? Is that Neville and Drew? Oh, did Drew just spin again?
Drew
He
spun
did.
it
He did
again.
spin, and he's into the wall, trying to recover. Let's ride on board with Ace right now, who seems to have the shortest gap to Keith, trying to catch Keith. He had a rough start, but he seems to be marching back up the field, which is great. But I wanted to go back to James O'Brien's comment earlier. Is this really the fastest sim center in New Jersey? And yes, James O'Brien, this is the fastest sim center in New Jersey. According to the Shop versus Shop Cup. Chris, have you been following along with that?
Yeah, this is so cool that you guys are doing that.
Yeah,
Like,
GForce is really making a show out. So not only are we the fastest sim center in New Jersey, we're the only sim center with a positive number of points. There are other sim racing centers in New Jersey that have negative points. I didn't even know you could do that.
124. set
But
by
yeah, we're
Steven just
running in
now.
P3 in the Sim Center Cup and the Shop versus Shop series, and it's really exciting. I'm watching my boys Michael Polisek and Peter and David and Hugo, and they're all ripping out there, man. I'm so proud of all of them. We got any close battles right now? We got a battle between Seamus and Mike. I'm not sure which Mike that is. There's 2 Mikes. Mike Loza leading, and then Seamus, and then Mike Nigro, I think that is.
I know Seamus really likes these cars. He's a big fan of them.
Yeah, he always likes the most difficult cars. He always likes to pick the most difficult cars and give himself the hardest time. But that's what he likes, man. You know, you can't blame him.
I would like to see Seamus finish top 5. We need to see a high finish
One
rate.
day.
Yeah.
One day.
I'm rooting for it. No, I am. I absolutely am. Your boy Ace, sitting pretty good in 6th place. Very good. Yeah,
Listen,
not bad
for a returner after like several years. Not bad at all.
But his exact words were, "It's like riding a bike." He said it.
Yeah, he did.
He's definitely seeming comfortable out. He's good. A little bit of a lock up there, but he's pretty comfortable. Check on Mike Loser.
Let's check for the battle between Scordo and Elian in P2. Scordo's in P2. Let's catch on with Scordo, who seems to be catching Elian for the lead. I am rooting for Scordo, man. I don't think he's ever. He's probably won races before. I'm not sure. But not in this league yet. So I want to see him win a race in this league. Elian's had his time to shine, so you always want to root for the underdog. You know what I'm saying? Nothing against Elian. Elian's my boy, IRL. But I would love to see Scordo pick up a win here.
Well, with you guys, we have the 2 races each night, and then the 4 races in the league. So they have 8 chances to secure a win.
Yep.
So 8 chances to secure a win. Be nice to see if you can get one.
I don't know if Elian's feeling it right now, or Scordo, or like Elian's feeling the pressure, or Scordo's just feeling the push. But Scordo's doing really well. I don't know if we're. It seems like he's a little faster in like Sector 2, and Elian's faster in Sector 3.
Catching him.
Yeah, he is catching.
Which is nice to see, because last week, especially on the first race, Elian had a very comfortable lead.
Yeah, Scordo. By the way, Scordo just set the fastest lap of the race. So
This is the second time he's done that.
Scordo is feeling himself right now. I would love to see a battle for the lead. I would love to see a battle between the two of them. Hopefully it's clean. Hopefully both of them can battle and walk away. No tears, just happiness, good vibes. That's all we can ask for here at GForce Racing Lounge.
Yeah, that's the second time he set the fastest lap of the race. He's pretty much just battling himself out there. If he can keep those quick laps coming, he'll be right behind.
He's gonna have to overtake Elian. It's one thing to catch him; it's another thing to overtake. Elian is a great defender.
I was just about to ask.
He's got some great racecraft
skills.
And he's gonna make it difficult for Scordo for sure. You can almost guarantee it.
Who else is close here? One's kind of getting into their own little bubble. Checking out Matthew, see if he can catch up.
He's a bit in his own little world right now. There's an 11-second gap ahead and a 13-second gap behind, so he's kind of not really seeing much action at the moment. But Keith right now is closing in on Mike. Not sure which Mike, but one of them.
It is Mike Nigro.
So yeah, so Keith is closing in on Mike Nigro, who was the pole sitter for this race.
Yeah, he had the quickest time.
Maybe he's feeling the pressure or something. We say that, and Keith just spun.
Seamus has an all.
Seamus also had a spin. Is that Mike Loza that just took P7? Yep, it is.
Mike Loza makes his way into
another
P7.
position for him. He says, thank you very much. Let's ride on board with Mike Nigro, who is catching Ace right now. And I say that Ace set the fastest. No, he didn't set the fastest lap. That's weird.
His fastest
oh,
lap.
His fastest
I think
lap.
that's what his...
Got it. That's what's purple. I'm like seeing purple, and I'm like, oh, it's the fastest lap of the race. Oh, another guy gets the fastest lap of the race. Oh, 126 is fastest lap of the race. That doesn't make sense. But anyway, we're having a battle between Mike and Ace right now. We got to see if Mike is going to be brave and and just sends one, or if he's going to be tactical and like make Ace uncomfortable and force him out of position. It seems that there was some contact between the two of them. I think Mike just went for an ambitious move and clipped the inside of Ace and punished himself for it.
Paid for his sins.
Looks like a no further action to me. We've got Keith riding up on Mike Loza right now. Let's ride on board with Keith. And Michael, I say that, and Mike Loza spun, and Keith takes the position.
There you go.
Position
Keith
for Keith.
into 7. We have a spin from Matthew and Neville. Matthew, who's in 3rd place, hopefully it doesn't affect his time too much, but it does give an opportunity for Ace to come back.
Looks like the gap to the lead is closing up again. But Sheamus looks like he's looking for an overtake on Neville. Can we ride on board with Sheamus? Who is catching up to Neville right now, looking for an overtake.
Goes on the inside.
Neville goes wide, and Sheamus says, "Thank you very much." And he'll take a free position on that one. Let's see. Let's ride on board with Michael, who is in P11.
Right.
And he is catching up on Drew right now. Drew is driving manual. Probably having a difficult time on this track. It is very hard.
We've seen a lot of lockups. Not as too many spins, not an alarming amount, but a lot of lockups.
Yeah.
We just have a spin
just
from
another
Neville.
spin from Neville. Mike gets a free position out of that.
That's unfortunate. Neville he was just up into 6th. He drops down into 8th. Oh,
Mike,
wait.
I think, just had a
Mike?
spin as well.
There's a lot of things happening now. With 7.5 minutes
Some would
left.
say this would be like a Beyblade battle.
Yeah, there's a... They're having moments. 5 minutes will go by where everybody's doing fine. Then now like a 2-minute period where we're having a lot of offs.
Yeah. They're struggling out there, man. It's
Everyone except one.
Elian.
Elian is...
And you know, I don't even think Elian's putting the fastest laps out there. He's just not driving over the limit. And that's really the trick.
Yeah, I mean, if he keeps it clean, I mean, that's all he really has to do. Even if some of the guys are faster, we know Mike is putting down faster. He's having a little bit trouble keeping it consistent. And so as long as Elian just keeps consistent, stays in that little bubble, stays safe, he's going to win this race. And he only needs to do it for 6.5 more minutes. Mike Losa, unfortunately, puts it into the wall, so you can get it back going. Sheamus sitting in 6th place. Very nice. Good to see. Oh, I hate when that happens.
You keep
jinx
doing that,
people,
dude.
man. I keep jinx people. I feel really bad.
Let's go. Let's ride on board with Drew. He's got the shortest gap right now. P11. P10. Closing in on Mike. Not sure which Mike. We have so many Mikes. Good thing next league is going to have last initials. Squirtle looks like he just had a spin. We can hear him cussing in the background. It's already too late. He's already back on track, so. Let's go with Drew. He's got the shortest gap right now.
He's looking to. I believe that's Mike Nigro.
And then I think there's a back marker in the mix here. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell who's who, man. You know, when we did the ACC league, we had custom liveries, and everyone had their own identity, and it was really easy to tell who was who.
Would do wonders for commentating.
Yeah, it helped a lot. It'll be nice when we're not doing like a spec series again, and like everyone's using the same, plain Jane cookie cutter liveries.
Getting pretty close here.
Yeah.
The double Mikes and Neville.
Mike squared.
Nice. Nice.
It's not Mike and Ike, it's Mike and Mike.
Good. Are you working on your 5 minutes?
Listen, when the drinks start flowing, speaking of drinks,
from
I'll
Matthew.
be right back.
Matthew just did a 123. Very nice lap. Oh, Ace just did a 126, his fastest lap. Well done. We are just under 5 minutes left here in this race. A little over 3 minutes, and we have Elian, Steven, and Matthew. Matthew's worked his way up into 3rd place, doing very well. Oh, as he passes Drew, looks like he has a spin out.
All right, I've completed my brief intermission. Had to refuel, as some would say.
Returns with a tasty beverage.
Yes, only the tastiest of beverages. And, you know, I should make this. I should put this on one of my custom liveries.
I do like it.
I always put like drink brands on my liveries, and I always put Zin on my liveries as well.
That's fun. But a pink
Sorry.
wrench is nice.
Yeah, pink wrench is pretty cool. Maybe I'll make a pink wrench livery.
Oh, Mike Losa has a spin. Unfortunately, this is the last 3 minutes of the race here, so any of these spins, lockups, they're really going to hurt them.
Let's get on board with Neville, who's the closest gap right now. And yeah, we got a battle between Neville and Ace. Ace is driving manual and had a pretty slow lap. 143. He must have had a spin of some sort. And the gap is only closing between Neville and Ace right now. We got 2 minutes left in the race. Looks like the top 5 is pretty set in stone, I would say.
Yeah,
Even top 6, unless something catastrophic happens. I hope not. I don't want to have anybody
it's
having a
definitely
tough time.
possible.
It's possible. We've seen it before, right?
You see, it looks like Sheamus made his way up into the top 5. Well done.
Good job, Sheamus. But we've got maybe a last lap battle between Neville and Ace. Some exciting stuff coming. Neville's really closing that gap. Ace is definitely feeling the pressure. We'll see if Ace on his debut return. Does that really count as a debut? Not sure. But we've got a great battle going on. Neville looking to go around the outside and break late, and he makes it around the outside. Great move by Neville.
Just
Ace
barely
might be
fends him off. Well done.
on the penultimate lap of the race. Great looking move.
Calm under pressure. Doesn't fold. Doesn't get nervous. Keeps it clean.
Anyone under pressure right now? It seems that Ace looks like he's reclosing the gap to Neville. Let's stay on board with this battle because it seems that Ace might be finding some last-second pace as we go into the final lap of the race.
Who is that behind Ace? He's right on.
Let's run on board with Elian really quick because I want to catch him crossing the line.
Of course.
It seems that he is in the final sector, approaching the final sector right now.
That was Neville who just had a spin. Oof.
If he crosses the line
Michael
before the
and
timer runs
Simon
out, they'll
have it
do
all.
another lap, which I think he will.
Simon has an all. Ooh. There.
I can't tell. I don't know if this is going to be the final lap or not. I'm not really sure, but we'll stay on board with Elian just to make sure that if he takes the checkered flag, I think it will be the final lap of the race.
Have they given him the white flag yet?
So yeah, so no matter what now, since the timer ran out, once he crosses the line, the race is over.
Okay.
I wish I knew this track better.
I know.
Because I'm not exactly sure where he is. Oh, we just had a return in position. There's a battle between Neville and Ace. Let's get on that. Oh, that's because Ace spawned. Never mind.
We have a spin from Mike. Oh, let's go back.
Let's ride
to
on board
Elian.
with the leader who is crossing the finish line. Well,
Well
done,
done.
Elian.
We have Elian in first.
Great finish.
Secures the win.
We got Scordo, who is he slams into the wall in celebration. We've got Scordo rounding the final corner. Well done, Scordo. Another P2 for him. Matthew, who is going to be rounding the final corner very soon. Looking for a P3 as long as he doesn't. No catastrophes. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Little swerving for his pit crew. Good for him, man.
That one was for the fans.
That was for the fans.
And just like that, we have Elian, Steven, and Matthew. Very good race,
Our
everybody.
great first race. Shall we take a brief intermission as we prepare for the second race? Or actually, can we do interviews?
Yeah,
Do we have time?
See if you can grab anyone who's willing.
Scordo, why don't we get you for a quick interview? So we saw you.
Our second place.
We saw you
winner.
putting some pressure on Elian for a while, and you were setting some really fast laps, and you were even closing the gap for some time. Was there anything that happened that caused the change of momentum?
Yeah, I got happy feet. I don't know.
And what do you think about this track? Is this your first time on here?
No, I practiced this. Practiced.
Yeah, because we were just saying, I've never even heard of this track before, so I think everyone's pretty like new on it.
Yeah. This is a tough one for sure.
That we bet you're glad you got some practice in earlier on the week.
Well, I'm happy with the result. Started out probably I think excellent.
You know what
Excellent.
we need? You need to get a podium built in here.
We have a podium.
Do you?
Yeah, it's in the party room.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's not like a cool one. It definitely needs a repainting. But we can work on it.
That would be cool. We need to get our league winners standing on the podium, seeing them celebrate.
What's up, Keith? You could just take one off the other Sims, one that's like not being used. Like if you want to take it off C7 or something.
All right, and it looks like your buddy.
I took out Mike. Nigro. I thought he was past, and he cut in. As I was coming on track and I was waiting, and he cut into the apex, and his tires hit.
a post-race incident
Oh,
review.
I was rooting for you.
Now
could
that I'm
make
not
it to
racing,
fifth.
I can steward.
Yeah,
you know how I steward.
Yeah.
Fifth is a good result, though. I was rooting for you. I was like, made it up.
What happened? You went from third. You're fast.
Yeah.
Issues.
No, I just. What happened to you?
I took out. I got a great start. Went to go around somebody and just spun it right in the start.
Oh yeah. I forgot there might be wheel spin in second gear, so I like got to second. I'm like, oh, I can just floor it now.
Nope.
And then I'm like,
You'll still spin.
yeah.
I changed my gear ratio for that reason. I changed everything up.
My starts have been my weakness.
Same. Anything in the low gears.
We saw you spin it in the beginning. I was like, whoa, whoa. Right into the grass.
I had such a good jump on the car in front of me. I was like, oh, I'm going to ram this guy. So I went to go around him, and I had like, I don't know, no arrow or bad grip. And I was like, whoop. Right in
That
the wall.
turn is got kind of
Yeah. Should have been patient. It would have been so much better off. That was fun. It was a good race. I like this track a lot.
Were you racing?
I was not racing. No, I'm commentating. Ace took my spot.
Really?
Yeah.
We're gonna get
Okay, I was
this
wondering,
next race set up. We're gonna do a brief intermission.
Are
Give
you-
us 1 second.
Are you the best person who races here?
What do you think about that? Again, ask, are you the best one here?
Well, look, we have some heavy hitters. I do consider myself a pretty good sim racer. Would I say I'm the best? It's hard to say. There are definitely situations where I feel very strong compared to a lot of people. But when I say when I say I'm the best, probably not. I'd say probably Polisec's the best.
Here's an interesting question. I would like to, over the course of the next couple weeks, maybe ask everyone. But where did you get your start in sim racing? What was the humble beginning?
Yeah, so during COVID, my ex-girlfriend bought me a Logitech steering wheel and pedal set for Christmas. And then yeah, I just started like I wasn't even like that into it. I just like good night.
All right, 10 seconds to the start of race here. The lights are going. Lights out and away they go. Simon in first, Drew, Mike. Oh, big crowd up in the front.
Ace left the server with about 30 seconds on the countdown. That was pretty unfortunate.
Drew was in first, holding on to first place.
Who was that? Who was saying that? Someone is saying get the fuck out.
Someone is.
Was that
Tensions
Loza?
are high right now. This is why the reverse grid is crazy.
The reverse grid is
It's
crazy.
But
I'm not a big fan of the reverse grid.
We have
but
Drew.
it does make
Neville,
good content.
Michael, Simon. It is completely changed. As Elian is in 8th place, he has his work cut out for him. Let's see if he can make his way through. This should be an exciting lap here. We know he's got the pace.
Oh no!
Oh,
He's coming back on the track. Oh, Elian avoids it. What a great avoidance!
By a hair.
Oh my god! He gets back on the track, and I think that was Matthew that overtook him. Took that opportunity.
I think it was Keith and Steven had a spin there.
Yeah, let's ride on board with Seamus. Who
Seamus
is-
in 5th again after coming in 5th the last race.
he loves the 5th position.
Top 5 is close.
Yeah, top 5 is
Top
close.
5 is
Great battle
very
for the
close.
lead.
Love to see this.
It's a great angle too. Side by side between Mike and Michael. Not sure who's who, but
Too wide.
Mike dives on the inside of Michael. Not sure who Mike and Michael is because they have the same name. But Seamus dives on the inside of Michael.
Mike Losa and Michael
Nunez. There you
Okay.
go.
Mike Losa in 3rd place now.
Wow, great job from Michael. He's looking up to dive the inside for P2. Does he get it?
Makes the move.
Oh! And he spins it.
Mike Losa
Oh,
spins
man.
it, going for the move on the inside.
That's
An
disappointing.
absolute
He
disaster.
loses how many places? Probably 7.
It's not
7
done yet. It's not
positions,
done
7
yet.
positions. Oh man! All right, let's get on board with Seamus, who's really close behind
Seamus
Neville
in
right
3rd
now.
place. Oh, this is a good race.
Yeah,
this is
this
a
is a
good
good one.
race.
All right, I might have to take back what I said about the reverse grid. Seamus looking to make a move on Neville here.
Who's
Goes
in
around the
second?
outside, makes Neville a little bit uncomfortable. But being patient, waiting for the right time to strike. And I think it's right now where Seamus dives up the inside, but backs out.
Backs out.
Wise decision by
Very
Seamus.
weird. That could have been a disaster.
Here comes Matt Devlin going up the inside of Seamus. Does he dive in? Nope, he waits.
Patient.
Seamus takes the outside line, and Matt says, "Thank you very much," but no, he doesn't, because Seamus gets a better exit. I'm gonna switch cameras to 3rd person. Matt Devlin dives up the inside of Seamus. Who's gonna come out in front?
Flocka. That one was better, right?
That's better. Close camera's better.
Oh, nice little inside view here.
Wow, look at Seamus operating those manual gears.
He was in 3rd place, having a very good race. And Neville in 2nd. Again, Neville is our youngest driver on the grid. You love to see him out in front there. Look how close it is. This is good. This
Everyone's
is
looking
very
so good right now.
You know, maybe just everyone needs to warm up a little bit. Oh, Seamus has
goes
a
off
big
track.
off.
Does he rejoin safely? Sort of.
Only drops one
debatable, but there were no incidents.
Look at Elliot.
And Matthew takes the inside. Someone goes off. Who was that? It was Keith. Keith spun off. Rejoins. Elian in P3.
He's been busy.
Let's follow this battle for the lead. Who is that locking up? That was Drew. Neville in the lead.
Neville's in first.
Then it's Drew. Then it's Elian. Elian looking to overtake the both of them.
Then we have Matthew.
Elian diving up the inside of both. Locks up, goes in the grass. Big time loss by Elian. Neville still holds the lead. Who was that just went off? That was Drew.
Taking it off. Former leader.
Get back to the lead battle. Get back to the lead battle. Let's follow along with Matt. Matt Devlin, P3. Up the on the gearbox of Elian. Looking to make a move. Playing the patient game. While Seamus, who's right behind Matt, Will Seamus making an aggressive move, looking up the inside. Does he get it? Late on the brakes, and it locks up, and we have contact. Possible review after the race, but looks like more of a racing incident than anything else.
You try pushing it too wide with these cars. You got to make sure
Seamus
you're
wasn't.
perfect.
I will say, just from first glance, Seamus does look like he was entitled to space there.
Seamus takes it wide on this corner. Checking on Neville, who still holds first. Oh,
Elian on the gearbox of Neville. Don't move from this battle. Elian looks visibly frustrated as Neville makes that car as wide as possible.
Look at all
Matt and Elian side by side going into turn 1. Who's gonna be later on the brakes? It's Elian. Well done by Elian. Let's go into close cam. Oh wow, little contact between Matt and Elian there. Elian seems like he got ahead. Wow, what a great line of cars. I mean, this is really good looking. Neville possibly could be an elite defender. I've never seen anyone hold off Elian and Matt like this in my life. Both of them at the same time. And as I say that, he goes wide. Sorry, Neville. I've seemed to given you the commentator's curse. Apologies for that.
Still, he keeps it in third, though. Thankfully, no spin, no wall, no contact. He's still in contention for podium here. This might be the best race we've had of the season.
So far, yeah. This might be the best race we've ever had. We've had in the season. Not ever had, but in the season.
We have Seamus goes off, drops it into the sand. Well,
Stay on the
Seamus
lead
isn't
battle,
hit.
though. Stay on the lead battle, because we have Neville still on the gearbox of Elian.
I wonder what happened to Seamus there.
And
He's
Neville
in-
goes for the move on Elian! A little bit of contact on the exit, and Elian gets a switchback. But
He is not giving up.
I have to
He's hungry
respect
for it.
the effort. It wasn't really a dirty move. And yeah, I mean, this lead battle is kind of crazy. Should we change camera angles? Let's how should we do this? Should we ride on board with Neville?
Oh yeah, that's a good angle. Let's see how on board cam. This is what the drivers are looking. If you're sitting in any of these simulators here, this is what you're going to be looking at. Of course, though, on not one screen but triple screens. It's an awesome experience. This is what the drivers are seeing.
Let's hop on board with Elian, because I think a gap has been starting to form between Neville and Elian. But we have the three-way battle for the lead between
We saw him drop
Matthew,
down to
Mike
ninth
Nigro.
place. He was in ninth place like 5 minutes ago. He's back up into third.
Who is this?
Elliot.
Elian? Yeah.
He's doing some work out here.
I mean, yeah. I mean, for sure, he's probably the favorite out of everyone to win. Pretty much consistently week after week, and he's just doing a great job.
If it were to finish like this, though, this would be a shake-up for the points, though. This would be an absolute
yeah,
shake-up
for
the
sure.
points.
For sure.
To have Matthew finish up top, Neville be in fourth. I mean, but still, there's so much
The top
time.
three are
There's so much
both
time
great
left.
racers. I mean, any three of them could really win. It's just a matter of who's the most consistent. We've seen a lot of inconsistencies in these races, and I think that it's really just going to be a battle of who makes the least mistakes. And speaking of mistakes, looks like Simon was just off there as the top three overtake the back marker. Oh, it looks like Elian's looking at lining up
He's
a
going
move
for
on
the
Mike,
kill.
and is he
He's
going
going
on the
for the
inside? Goes for it.
Does the
Late on the
drive.
brakes. Does he make it? No, he doesn't. Mike comes inches out in front. Mike holding the inside. cutting in, taking the apex, and Elian gets a great exit. Looks like Mike just spun. Was that a result of contact? We don't know. It's hard to say.
Bit of a shake up there. Mike Nigro going off. Elliot making his way up into second place.
Let's right on board with Neville, who is 2/10 behind the next person. Looking to make a move on Keith as he overtakes a back marker. He's doing really well.
Yeah, he really
is.
Doing really well.
We've seen Nevo get better and better each week.
Each week, I know.
Continues.
Vast improvement. Very impressed.
How old is he?
If I had to guess, probably like 16, 17,
I think he's
15.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I was in the ballpark.
Yeah, wow.
What I wouldn't give to start that. Oh,
I know, right?
Yeah, I know,
What are you
right?
driving?
I started sim racing at 19. How did you start sim racing, Henry?
20, I was 22.
Jeez, what
Yeah.
about you, Chris?
like last year, 2 years ago.
Last year.
No,
How old are you now?
34.
Jeez, that's super young.
Yeah, right? Thanks.
See how I
No,
recovered that?
I think I started when I was 30 because I had the originally,
Oh, you
like
know
you,
what?
I had
Yeah.
the Logitech.
I did too. So like originally I started probably when I was like actually 20,
I didn't think of like
2021, yeah.
when I think of sim racing, I'm like, oh, I started iRacing and LMU this year. So I'm like, so recently, but really, I guess
It's like having a Logitech and
Yeah.
like having a sort of course set up and just doing whatever.
that I've
Yeah.
Dude, I was like competitive racing out the box. Like I was on ACC right away. That was my first sim, and that's where I was at. I like joined the league and everything.
Everything
Like
right off rip.
like
Wow.
off rip, yeah. And I was like in the fire. Like I had to like learn to be good right
Oh,
away.
what happened to Leon?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
We're gonna have to yeah, we got a little distracted. Missed
Got
missed some sort of incident.
Yeah, Leon went back down to 4 from 2.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I'm gonna have to do some post-race stewarding tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm about to say there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
There's-
Yeah, I might have to
Sunday.
dish out some penalties. One of my favorite activities to do.
Yeah.
I've always been a fan of the live
Whoa,
penalties,
whoa.
though.
Alien's in the pit.
He must have damage of some sort. Must have really bad damage.
He must have had a big off there. That is the second time Alien drops down into 8th place. We've seen him do a lot of things, but with a little bit more than 12 minutes left, that's gonna be tough.
And he was the comfortable leader of the championship. Perhaps, maybe not as comfortable
Now we
for
have
the rest
Matthew
of the
sitting
season.
in first.
But this could shake it up.
Let's ride on board with Neville, who is on the gearbox of Keith at the moment in P3. Dude, Neville has been impressing me this race.
And what I want to get 15. That is awesome.
Yeah, I wish I could start sim racing at 15 instead of like playing
Would've-
soccer. What a waste of time.
Yeah, I'm about to say I played baseball when I was 15.
Or even like you said, like starting on the Logic. I was like on Forza. You know, if I would have
Yeah,
started on
something
something, you know,
Serious,
like you,
like him, yeah. But I
the
thought
prodigy
oh,
son
yeah.
over here.
Oh,
What?
all right.
I wouldn't call myself a prodigy. I've probably hit my peak.
I think.
Yeah, I probably hit my peak. Now that I'm
That's humble,
Now
I'll
that
give you that.
Now that I'm a business owner and like I've got no time to
peaked
do.
out already.
I've got no time to do shit.
Yeah, everyone's doing fast laps. Everyone just did like their own fastest lap. That's awesome.
But I will say,
Steven,
like,
Mike, 123. Good job. Oh, Elliot has it off again. Comes out of the pit and
Honestly,
spins
this
it
will shake up a
immediately.
lot. Just looking at the standings here. Eve.
let's ride on board with Scordo on P4, who is looking to make a move on Neville. Now, Neville seems to have learned master defense. He's like
He's turned that car into 10 feet wide. I don't
Dude,
know
he's
how
like-
he's done it.
he's like maxed out his defense stat. I don't know if he was doing some IV training or something, or what is it, EV training? I forgot how it goes. Play Pokemon? Anybody? Any Pokemon trainers out here?
I'm an adult.
You're an adult. Dude, I know adults your age. First of all, that's a very millennial thing, and you're a millennial, right? I think.
What,
That is
34? Is it?
Yeah, you're
I
like
don't
sort of
know
millennial.
how that goes.
That's
yet.
Pokemon is a very millennial thing. Yeah, a lot of millennials.
I will say my girlfriend who is older than me.
And while
loves
we're
Pokemon.
talking about random crap, there seems to be an overtake that just occurred. I think Matthew
Steven,
just
it's a third. Mike
lost a
is
few
fourth.
paces. Neville's in P2. Squirtle's looking to take that from Neville. Will it happen? I don't know. Stay tuned.
It's off. Oh my.
10 minutes left in the race.
There's a four-way battle for P2. This is some great racing. This might be the best racing we've ever seen.
I
We've seen in
think-
this league.
You mentioned it within the first 5 minutes. We have 10 minutes left. I think you can officially take back your reverse grid stance.
Yeah, I have to say this is pretty good.
I mean,
This is really good.
This is pretty good. And Keith, not who I would have predicted for P1. I mean, he's a great driver, but he took advantage of the moment. I mean, there's still 10 minutes left. There's only a 6-second gap to P2. There seems to be an overtake right now. Mike diving up the inside with
two
Steven.
going around that.
And he makes it. He gets the move done. Well done by Mike. Let's see if he can hold it. Squirtle's going to be looking to try to get that back.
At this point, it looked
We'll see if he does.
Oh,
That is, I think, that might have been a back marker.
Yep.
it was. Honestly, if Mike and Steven keep battling here, Neville he's gonna hold P2.
Dude, Neville is holding a crazy, but as we say
Oh,
that,
as we said-
Mike goes,
Oh.
dives on the inside, locks up, holds it, and does he get the move done? Looks like he's ahead. Is he gonna close the door?
So close.
No, Neville's
So
looking back
close.
out. He's got the inside of turn 1, dives up the inside, but Mike hangs it around the outside. And who's coming out in front? They're still side by side. A little bit of contact, but
there.
that's okay. I'll pretend like I didn't see that. And Neville stays out in front. Great racecraft from Neville.
Now he's slowing. Mike is slowing down and Steven catching up to him now. Really shaking up right now.
Yeah, I mean this is an interesting race.
That was
And it's not
Making
like
it
these
this
guys
way.
are here by accident. You know, they've been holding it down, the top
Yeah.
5.
Some great racecraft out here, man. This is some of the best we've ever seen here at GForce.
Makes me excited for week 4. Like if this is week 3,
Yeah, I know.
Week
We've got
4, they're gonna
1
show
week
out.
remaining in the league.
oh, Mike makes the pass.
Mike catches Matt sleeping.
Oh,
Oh no, big incident, big incident. Oh man, we might have to do a post-race review of that.
wow.
We might have to do a
couldn't really
post-race
see what
review.
happened.
Oh boy.
Wow.
I'm gonna have to write
Who
in
was
my,
that,
my
Mike,
notes. I'm
Matthew?
gonna have to write in my notes.
Yeah, you have. Gotta rewatch that. Wow.
Well, we do leave post-race reporting open to our participants.
Probably.
They can come to the front desk and report a review. I will note it and review it probably tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it tonight.
Yeah, of course.
Gotta go home sometime, you know.
That
No,
kind
you're
of
not
split
wrong
it
about
up a
that.
little bit. Everyone was really close.
Yeah, it was really close. I mean,
It was a powder keg.
it was gonna happen eventually. Something was gonna happen, and sadly it did.
That being said, though, Neville still holds second. We're all just over here rooting for him.
Yeah,
We're all at the
Neville
desk here just cheering him on. Love to see it.
Dude, I want to see Neville hold the speed too.
I think he is. I mean, there's only.
There's 6 minutes left. Let's not make any assumptions. 6 minutes is a lot of time in a race like this.
Yes, of course.
If it was an esport race, I would be like, all right, he's got a pretty comfy lead.
Yeah.
But, you know, this is like sort of medium level, I would say.
Okay.
Medium level league. So anything could still happen.
I gotta say, I'm kind of surprised Ellion's still staying down here in 8th. I know he had to spin about a few laps ago. I kind of expected to see him make his way back up.
We have a battle between. Let's ride on with Matt Devlin, because there's a 3-way battle for P4. Oh, change of position.
Wait, what
I think
happened
Neville
to-
just spun.
Oh,
I think he just spun. I think so. 129 lap time definitely means he spun.
yeah.
Yeah.
But let's go back in the battle for P4. Let's ride along with Mike or Matt Devlin, either of the two. And we've got some battling going on. Mike's gonna look to make a move. Hold on, I'll flip that. Can you move? All right, apologies. I had a quick business call. Duty calls.
Amos has an off there. I was really rooting for Seamus.
Let's ride along with Mike because he's on the bumper of Steven. We got to stay with the close gaps. Four-way battle for P3. This is exciting. Neville is looking to hold that together. I'm rooting for him. I'm just saying, I'm putting it out there right now. I know I'm not supposed to take sides. I'm a commentator.
Yeah, but
But I am rooting for Neville. I'm just saying it. I'm putting it out there. Sorry, everybody. Oh my God. Oh no. Who was that? That was Scordo and Mike. That is definitely... Might have to dish out a penalty for that. Might have to dish out a penalty for that.
that was crazy.
Wow.
I can hear some audible frustration going on right now. Let's ride along with Scordo, who is side by side.
For P5.
Who is that?
Mike and
Scordo going at it. They just crashed into each other. I'm not sure who was at fault. I wasn't really paying attention that hard. But it is a heated battle.
You don't have to be so honest.
Let's go along with Matt Devlin, who's on the bumper of Neville. Neville has been making his car as wide as Yo Mama.
Oh my.
What is that? 6%?
Yeah, 7.5. Getting it though. This is great.
But Matt is looking to make a move, and I know Matt is
really
deadly.
gonna
When he's
try.
looking for the
Oh,
overtake, he
there
can be
it
deadly.
is.
And there he is.
Clean.
Oh.
Well done.
Gets it done. Can't say it was unexpected. But Neville is still holding up really well.
Oh, wait,
And
Neville.
he returns. He returns. Gets a
I
re-overtake.
think Matt went way too wide. Coming
I
out of
think
the turn and
so.
Went off track.
And Neville gets a free overtake.
Yep.
That's why I like it. Anytime he continues fighting.
He gets it back.
Continues to fight.
Great hustle.
Yes, he's doing
Doesn't
great.
let it happen. He goes right back.
Now, will Neville hold the inside into this corner?
I hope he does.
It looks like it.
This would be his
Hold in the
first
middle of this
podium.
track.
This will be a great first podium.
Dude, I'm going to shake his hand if he gets a podium.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, I need to shake your hand.
So, he goes wide out of.
Dude, no, that was Matt that went.
Oh, that was-
Oh, no. No,
No, that
Matt
was-
gets the
that was-
overtake. Yeah, then
They're gonna
wide from
battle.
overtake.
They're less-
But
They're
they're
gonna be
still
battling.
going. They're still going at it. Don't count them out.
Nope.
We're gonna stay right here. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna battle for the next 2.5
Don't go
minutes.
anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. This is a huge fight. Let's see. Let's ride on board with Neville. That way we can see the. Yeah, perfect. You see all these I see all these lockups. Like,
Right?
like I don't know if it's
I think
our spectator mode or what. I feel like everyone's locking up.
Yeah, I think it's just the one tire that locks up. I think this car just like doing that. I don't think
Luckily
it's
it's
a
not
visual
on
thing.
view or they'd have flat spots.
Yeah, it'd be
Yeah,
flat spotting
it'll
like
be over.
crazy, man. Like when I'm driving, like, do I get I don't even know. Is that because I wasn't really getting lockups? Like that was Simon, who
Simon's
seems
been
to
having
have a tough race.
He's
Yeah,
been having a tough one.
but like I don't know. Was like when you were spectating me, was I locking up like that? I don't really.
No,
think
not as much.
I
as
wasn't.
This.
I wasn't feeling lockups. Like
It seems like it's more this track specific.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was
maybe.
about to say, most likely.
it's a lot of tight.
narrow-
It's a lot of tight
it's a
hairpins. It
narrow
doesn't.
track.
It does invite a lot of lockups. And what's next week? I'm the worst, man. I'm the worst. I don't even know where we're going next week. We'll ask Seamus when
We're
it's
going
over.
to the final race, that's for sure. It's gonna
We're
be
going to the
last
finals.
one.
Oh wow.
Got a minute left to do this.
I think he can hold P4 here. This was a shakeup. This is gonna for sure put.
This
It's gonna put a lot of people closer to Elion in P1 for the constructor.
I know I'm probably just speaking as a commentator and not a driver, but this race went so fast because it was so exciting.
Yeah, we were,
Yeah.
we
I
were
felt like it
all on
went
the edge
by
of our
so
seats
fast.
for sure. Let's run on board with the leader, which is Keith. Keith, yeah, man, well done, Keith. Looks like he's rounding the final corner now, so he's gonna start one more lap, and then and he's just gonna take a victory lap. He's got a 12-second lead. Doesn't have to take any risks. Just needs to bring the car home, and he will finish with his first win of the league. Well done by Keith. I mean, he made 0 mistakes. Drove within the capabilities of his driving, and didn't get caught in any unnecessary battles, and copped the win for
And he
himself.
held them off. Again, with this reverse grid, a lot of it,
Yeah.
you're holding off the faster guys.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, the guys who have done really quick qualifying times, they're starting behind you. Or the guys who won last race, they're starting behind you, and you got to defend. And he did that all race. Cleaning. That is very well done. Just like that, leaders on the final lap. Back in on level, how close is he catching up to him.
Yeah, he is. Oh boy.
This is actually very close.
Let's oh yeah, we're on board with Squirtle.
Nah.
Wow, looks like possibly a last lap overtake, unless Neville holds him off.
I mean, we've seen him do it.
We've seen him been defending some heavy hitters this race.
Mike has an off.
Wow.
Oh.
Wow, and Neville gets a podium. Is he gonna defend it? I really don't want to watch this camera right now.
Come on. Come on.
Come on, Neville.
Think one more turn, right?
No, not one more turn. Let's ride on board. Let's put Squirtle. Ride on board with Squirtle. The chase car. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Oh no! This is the final corner. Squirtle makes a move. He breaks late. Goes deep. Neville with the switchback. Oh my god! Who's gonna go on first? Neville! Squirtle spins. Wow! First podium by Neville.
shit.
He's gonna like that one, man.
Wow.
What a race!
What a race.
We were all just jumped out of our seats.
Everyone was
Perfect.
standing.
Neville, we're so happy for
What
you,
a
dude.
great result!
We are
What
so
a great
happy.
result! Man, we're gonna get some post-race interviews there. We're gonna need some post-race interviews.
What a race.
All right, let's check.
I'm gonna go around and call the podium finishers.
Of course.
I wanna have a word with Neville first.
Nunzio is going to go gather up our drivers here. We're going to do a few post-race interviews. Again, this was such a good one. Thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you guys for sticking around for the race. All our drivers, Keith coming in first, Matthew coming in second, and Neville securing third place, the podium. Let's go.
All right, Neville. We're here on an interview with Neville right now. He just secured his first podium here at GForce. Neville, that was probably the craziest defense I've ever seen. You held off some of our heaviest hitters in the league. How do you feel right now?
Yeah, it was pretty stressful, pretty crazy. I was in the lead for a point, I think.
Yeah, you were. We were watching it.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was happy with fourth. Third was amazing. Yeah, just a great finish.
Was there something you did to your car pre-race to get it so wide? Because you were defending and keeping these guys behind you. It looked incredible.
Dude, you were holding off Matt. You were holding off Scordo. You were holding off Mike. You were holding off Elian at one point. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. Did you just watch some like defensive video? Like, I don't know.
I've been watching Formula 1 for like 7 years. Maybe that helps.
There it
but
is.
I think,
There it is.
I think I'm pretty good at defense. I got to practice it a little in Imola, and I think this track is actually a bit harder to overtake than that. So I think that helped us also.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was really fun.
All right. Well, I mean,
young Daniel Ricciardo.
yeah, great work, man. I hope you keep practicing, keep pushing, and we'll see you for fighting for some wins soon.
Well, next week should be a big one. I mean,
I'm
you've
gonna
definitely
go
earned
grab
some
our
points
next
this week.
interviewee.
Yeah. My goal at the beginning was 5 without knowing like how many good drivers. 5th without knowing how many good drivers here. I think I can actually get 5th in the championship, which would
Yeah.
be really great.
We should have a great bonus from this week. The points mix it up a lot. Again, Neville smiles ear to ear here. I'd love to see it.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Thanks for joining us.
All right, so we are at the booth with Elian, who has won the first race. Elian, so obviously you had a pretty good lead in the first race. What was going on in the second race?
The second race was just spicy, man. The reverse grid really spiced it up for everybody. So just trying to find a space to get through people was the hard part. Where I'm sure you guys saw it on the stream, but like off launch, we were like 4 or 5 wide on that front straight. It was very hard to find any space. Yeah. But yeah, no, besides that, man, it was just a battle for space the whole time, and I ended up losing, which I don't really mind because that was one of the most fun races that I've been in.
That was, looking at it, it looked like one of the most fun races. Like it was intense.
We were all like on the edge of our seat the entire race. Like there were 4-way battles for like P2. The only person that was like honestly, Keith didn't get didn't get any screen time and he won. Because he was like so in the lead that like we weren't even paying attention to him. Apologies to Keith, but he had a boring race, man. And honestly, those are the best kind of races for the points.
For the first 10 minutes, it was like the first 5. Like the top 5 people were all like so close together.
Yeah.
For like 4 or 5 laps.
I was part of that mix. It was tons of
so
fun.
Dude, that was a great battle. I wanna move over to migrate the interview with the founder of GForce Racing Lounge, Mr. Seamus.
Hey,
Seamus,
guys.
how did your racing go today?
Tons of fun. Tons of fun. Super good racing. There's some racing incident. I was trying to correct it and fat fingered the reset button. Set myself back to the pits a lap down. So I battled all the way back. I think I finished in 9th.
You know, I know we have the reset button, and I know a lot of people like the reset button. I do not like the reset button. I would hate to accidentally press the reset button. When I'm racing.
Fit it many times, probably at least twice in a league race, and it sucks. Some city centers have it like on a button box, so we can explore that maybe. But,
Possible
but I like
solution.
it. I don't know. It's nice during the retail, but in leagues, it's maybe just disable it or something. I don't
Well,
know.
I mean, when I talk about doing other leagues and then people ask, like, do we have a reset button? The answer is no, because it's better to not have one.
Right.
People don't listen, but that's okay.
You don't need it to race.
You don't need a reset button to race.
Yeah.
The reset button sets you a lap behind. If you need that button, that means you effed up.
But I saw you sitting in the pits. I was like, oh no, what happened? Oh no.
But because I was a lap down, I saw Losa run out of gas on the last turn.
You ran out of gas.
So I backed up and I pushed him across the finish line.
Wow.
So I eventually finished.
A great
Nice,
sportsman
that's awesome.
by our founder.
So I saved him in 7th place.
And that's the attitude we have around here. Not only are we the fastest sim center in New Jersey, we are the most sportsmanlike sim center in New Jersey.
100%. Yeah.
And that's
Win,
that's
but win with class.
Win with class, absolutely. Anybody else that we should interview? I mean,
That was Ace's first
should we get? Oh yeah, Ace.
What's up?
Ace.
Hey.
First race back after a long hiatus. How do you feel?
Dude, it feels great. It feels great to be back here, to see these guys again, right? You, Elion, Seamus, right? I probably shouldn't have done manual, but I'm just going to commit to that.
ambitious.
I'm going to commit to it.
I mean, Ace, I was doing manual for the first 2.
Yeah.
And I just stuck with it, man. I don't know if you know this. I was supporting a charity, Save the Manuals.
Okay, very cool.
And I kind of like extended that to you, like extended that message to you. And I hope you keep that going. I don't want you to quit. I want you to lock in and stay committed to the manual transmission.
No, 100%. Like, I'm in it, man, right? But I can tell you.
This is a good finish, man.
And it's
not a bad
consistent.
finish.
It's 6 twice in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Right? So, yeah.
That's phenomenal.
That's what I'm going
And
for,
when you're
man.
rowing through the gears heel toe downshifting into the corners, it's impressive.
Actually, I got to tell you, man, your shifters here are the tits.
I got the
right?
same one at
It-
home.
Listen,
It's smooth,
our
man.
simulators are top quality.
It felt good. It felt right? And I know that I had to be in lower gear sometimes because I couldn't shift between corners, but it's part of the game, right? Just trying to be consistent. And you know what? Next race, I'm gonna stick to it. Save the
Excellent,
manuals, baby.
excellent.
Save
the manuals. Thank you, man.
Well done.
Let me see if Keith, can you come for an interview? We're gonna interview our winner, Keith. Keith, that second race, you won. This your first win in this league in particular? Is this your first win at GForce?
No, I won in the GT3 league.
Awesome. I mean, all around, I would say pretty boring race from you. We've had some 4-way battles for like P2 and everything. You didn't get much screen time, I have to say. But were you just feeling it out there? Like, did you Did you just like find the lap time and just found your zone and stayed in it?
Honestly, I like to think of myself as the best of the rest. I know I'm not fast enough for the top on the reg, but I come out, I race my race. I just focus on being consistent, try not to spin out ever.
And that's
then I have
important.
enough race sense to be able to do what I have to do when the time comes. But usually, I don't look at the scoreboard, I don't look at the times. I just try and race my race. And so I'll be honest, I didn't know I won until the race was over. I was confused why it said race over, but I was still running. I was like, normally it says leaders on the final lap. I thought that, like, I really just didn't put it together because I was just focused on.
He was in the zone. He was in the zone. He was in another dimension.
Why are these guys patting me on the back?
And honestly, I just was like in my own. I guess that's the answer to your question. Is yes, I was in the zone. I was just trying to put down consistent laps.
Consistency is key. Like that is it. I mean, I think a lot of the guys did a really good race tonight, but if you were able to do it, and you were, with just not spinning out, that'll win you the race.
Yeah, there was a
That's
lot.
it.
There was a lot of carnage happening behind you. We had plenty of coverage on that. Not much coverage on you, but you had a great consistent race. No mistakes, and you just put the laps down, and that was it. That's all you need to do to win. So great job.
I will say this: I had some of the best passes I've had, like ever.
Nice.
Any of the leagues. Like today, I was really feeling the car. I really enjoyed the drive, and like some of the things that I was like, all right, I'm good at this turn. I'm gonna make a pass in that turn. That just worked out great. Like it's just like lots of moments in this race that I'm really happy about. I got taken out in that turn 2 carnage. I was the one who was screaming back there because I got locked up wheel to wheel in opposite directions or something. So I was like hooked up for a second. And so I was like, well, this is a shot. But yeah, this is lap after lap, just people be in the dirt and people have the screen. So
Yeah, man. Great job, great win.
We'll have the stream up for you. So, did you like this track?
I actually grew to really like it. I learned the track in qualifying today. Like I came in without prep, and I was like, okay, like I'll just have to figure it out. Thankfully, it wasn't that bad with like elevation changes or having to work with like different cambers to like worry about like really like slowing your car to get the speed. Instead, it was just figuring out the brake markers, figuring out where the hell I was. And I'll be honest, like the last like 3 to 5 minutes, I was like starting to lose focus a little bit. I was like, oh man, like that was like 2/10 away from me missing that turn. So like it's 25 minutes was starting to get to me.
Yeah.
That's like the biggest thing with like sim racing and any other online, I put in quotations, game, because it's not. Like, you have to be focused the entire time.
Yeah, and it's even harder when we're on these motion simulators and you're getting tired, man. You're getting sweaty.
There's no checking your phone.
No.
There's
no distractions. No distractions.
And honestly, that's part of why I don't look at the scoreboard.
Yeah, of course.
Like if I see someone in the rear view, cool. But otherwise, I'm like trying to stay locked in.
I'm myself am bad at that. I'll go off on turn 1 because I'm looking at my speed, like my lap time. Too much. I'm like, oh, I got a faster lap time, and then, oh, I went off on turn 1 because I was looking at the time. So yeah, I think that's a smart call. You just kind of stay in your zone there, fly, and you're doing all right. I'd love to see it.
All right, well, yeah. Thank you for the interview, Keith. I think it's about time to wrap up the stream. What do you say, Chris?
Nunzio, I think it's been a good week.
It's been a great week.
I gotta say, I'm so glad to see you back at the desk here.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back at the desk. Honestly, racing is fun and the competition is good, but I like putting on the show, man. I really do.
Nunzio's a bit of a showman. If you guys, you got to come in here and check it out. Check out the simulators, but come check out the squad. The vibes in here are so good, and again, Nunzio always putting on a show.
Yeah,
making it comfortable for everybody.
Yeah,
so
man.
Come check it out.
Thank you to Chris. Thank you to all of our participants. Thank you to all of our viewers. This has been a great stream. I think it's about time to sign off. What do you say?
All right. Again, Keith, Matthew, and Neville are podium finishers. Congratulations. And we'll catch you guys next week. Have a good one.
See ya.
Peace.